Hello, Scorpio. How are you today? This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net for December 2018 energy. First card is, and it's a new format, so it's I'm a little bit unsure of how it's proceeding. The Observer, and this is a good card because you always want to observe, and Scorpio, I know, is a master at observing things. Observe in a different way than you have in the past. Observe in a different energy level. Try to observe from a higher energy and see what happens, see what you see. It was probably something entirely different than you expect to see. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross because it's different. So for Scorpio, the first card is the Knight of Swords. And this is a very strange card for Scorpio because they're very thoughtful. They think things out. They're very in-depth. This is a card, well, besides being a young man who rushes in without thinking, this is a card of shifting or changing. But it's a card of not thinking it through. It's a card of just rushing in and making a change without thinking. And it's not horrible. It's not a horrible idea because he is, or you are, protected with that change. So you're shifting and changing. You haven't thought things out clearly, but it's okay. And you come up with the Knight of Wands for the next level, for what covers you. And the Knight of Wands is, again, a young man who can be thoughtless, but as an energy, it is somebody who's receiving and beginning to grow in a knowledge and understanding. They have a great deal of depth, and it's starting to come to the surface. So you create this change, this really without thinking, but it's also bringing up new knowledge, new understandings, and that's very positive, very powerful. What's behind you is the Four of Cups, and it's a card of frustration. Card of, see, told you I'm having trouble. A card of frustration. It's a card that says that you know there's something better out there. You know that you want something better. You just can't see it. Though it is actually already, it's actually already there in your energy. It's just waiting for it to happen. And what is below us just now, that is a major arcana. It's the Chariot. And the Chariot is telling us that stay in balance. And you're very good at staying in balance. Scorpio is usually very good. Maintain the direction you're going because it happens to be the right direction, which goes along with making a change without thinking it through. You will be protected. So stay in balance, stay correct, stay there, stay happy. But even if you go out of balance, pull yourself back in quickly. That is basically what you are expecting. What's right in front of you? It's the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is a businessman. Again, he's looking back over his life, deciding it's time for a change. And it is obviously time for a change. Your whole reading so far has been about change, about shifting potentials, our abilities. And he's looking back and he knows it's been good, but he knows it's time for a change. So you know that something in your life needs to shift and change. What's above that? Judgment. And Judgment is a very powerful card. It's a major arcana. And it's, if you look at my card, it's the Pied Piper is calling people out of the darkness into the light. And that symbolizes coming into new knowledge, coming into a stronger comprehension. That is like the Knight of Wands. You are becoming more worldly wise, more spiritually wise. There's a wisdom in you that it's always been there. You're just finding it. So that is very positive. It's a positive energy for you. Use your intuition, Scorpio. And the Scorpios I know have got some of the most powerful intuitions I have ever run into. So when people say Scorpio doesn't have intuitions, yeah, don't believe them. Not for a second. The most powerful psychics I know are Scorpio. Not me, I'm not. But I have good friends who are. So what you're leaving behind is the frustration. You're leaving that behind. You're no longer going to need it, because in front of you, you see that beautiful tree with all the gold. Something bright and shiny and wonderful is waiting for you. And I don't know or not if the Scorpio likes the goddess or the star, but the goddess is there for you, and she doesn't care who you are, as long as you are growing and changing and moving with her. It's not the old form of the goddess, it's the new form of the goddess. Doesn't have the negativity attached to her. She is a bit of a tartar and expects a lot from you, but will also support you. So you are supported in all your shifting and changing, and you will receive what you need. That's a good reading, Scorpio, because it says exactly, simply, you're shifting and changing, you're moving into something new, you're not thinking about it deeply, which is probably a plus, because you don't have time to worry about it and shift it and change it and make it a little this, a little more of that. You're just doing it. And what will it bring you? Well, you already there a strong observer, so observe, of course, but it will bring you into balance. You will find your balance in a way that you have never had it before. And Scorpio can be dark, but they are very strong in balance. And that's not all Scorpios. It's just a reputation they have. It's not the truth. So Scorpio, should be a wonderful December for you. Doesn't look like a lot of celebration, but it does look like a lot of shifting and changing in a positive, empowering way for yourself. Namaste.